Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about a D&D campaign that I haven't done yet, but I've been planning to do, and I actually designed it for a friend to do, and I asked him to do it, simply because for story reasons I thought it would be very hard for me. Sometimes I lack the necessary ability to describe things in great detail, where he does, and I think for this setting and campaign, it would be necessary for those things. It's also a more stealth-based campaign, which in my personal opinion requires not only better descriptive ability, but less conventional DM skills. So the place is called Valdorm, and it's a city. Everything takes place there, and it's run by vampires. So it's run by vampires, but a large portion of the population is goblins. Like I think it was 25-30% is what I had it as goblins, and then another 40% I think are humans. And there's a few other races. I had all the demographics and religions worked out and stuff like that. But the saying for amongst the common folk is the only thing worse than a vampire is a goblin. And the campaign is going to have all the players starting off as vampire goblins at a fairly low level. I think I gave the range of 3 to 6 for the campaign, so I'll let the DM decide what works best for him. And then the players would obviously make their characters as desired. The place that it takes place in is also an old dwarf ruins. It exists near a place in my my universe called the center of the realm. So the world or whatever. It's not called Earth. I don't think I've ever given it a name, but we'll call it Earth for the sake of simplicity. My Earth has a spot that it's the center of the realm, or maybe it's not the center, but that's what everyone refers it to, and it's a growing area of blight. All magic and life cannot exist in this area. Another thing about my realm that's significant to know about, like these are just like things of physics, kind of like the realm just grows. The center of the realm just grows and causes the blight to continue. It's just how the realm is made. But the realm itself also grows infinitely. And at a larger rate than the center grows. So there's always room for adventuring and civilization to keep moving away. Most civilization is far, far, far away from the center of the realm. Now, the center of the realm too, although it's near Valdorm, it's going to take 10 to 20,000 years before it reaches Valdorm. I mean, that is a significant amount of time. Like, civilization can still live in that city for a while yet. But as it gets closer and closer, people are going to live, or are going to start to leave. And even though, in the way the center of the realm grows, is it doesn't, it's not that just like once it reaches you, all life and magic cease to exist. Just the closer it gets, the harder life and magic has to live. So by 10,000, 20,000 years, it'll be at the point of the point where nothing can exist or move into it. But the reason the vampires hold up there is because meddling hunters are less likely to go there and deal with the vampire problem. So the vampires there, what they're trying to do is make the area seem like a pleasant escape from the already running away refugees from the center of the realm, because there's still people that haven't left near the center yet, like that are closer to the center. Like mostly they're goblins. Unfortunately, at one time it used to be mostly humans and other races that moved towards there. Most dwarves already long left, that's why they're dwarven ruins. But the humans would come in and move in there now. It's closest to the goblin civilization, so they're moving now into the town. And the vampires, it's kind of like a food source, right? And they're less concerned. When they feel like they have to leave, they'll leave. But right now, it's like a free, endless supply of people. They let most of them live, and they eat a few, and it's a balanced system for them. And they offer safety. They find ways to convince them not to leave. Anyways, that's all really there is to know about it. They've adopted a democratic system that only vampires can run for, and they reward some people that have done well as to be a vampire. They don't let other vampire bloodlines in, stuff like that. And they keep a watch on themselves too, as well. But yeah, I guess that's all there is to mention about Valdorm. But yeah, I'll let you know how the campaign goes when it runs.